target coming in from Team Spirit here?
I actually think it's pretty okay. Like when I see the Space Master, it gives them a way to team fight, right? It'll give them vision on the game, and
as the bounty runes have cometh, and it will be an even split as Yatoro is forced to Blade Fury. I do want to talk about this interaction as we're going to get a flame break, so Yatoro back into the fray again.
Blood grenade number one.
Blood grenade there, and this might just be first blood.
Oh,
they want to try to give it to New, but Planet will take it. Either way, first blood for LGD, off to a good start already.
Also a good pick from first pick because it's very stable. It's hard to be counterpicked. It's down middle. Larl.
Dragon Tail into the flame break with the blood grenade. Miposhka trying to help out Larl, but that's not going to happen. Nothing to say gets credit for that. He'll take a little extra damage, but with 2 points in Dragon Blood, we'll be able to brush this off for the most part. In that wave, actually, is Shiro getting gone on in this bot lane. The glimpse is going to come out, but it's a little bit too late. So ends up taking a tumble to collapse on his Beastmaster.
Oh, he's still here.
Another Dragon Tail coming out, and Larl is just going to get burned to the ground. So second death already.
Tower. He might even get it killed. Like, no one is up there, so he's going to do that. Mid tower is getting pressured by DK, and now Collapse is getting pressure bottom.
Yep, glimpse back into 3 members of LGD. Collapse knowing that he's likely dead, just trying to get some kills here.
Here comes Larl.
Larl coming in to try to save him. It won't be enough to actually save the teammate, but he does get a very valuable kill onto Shiro. So something finally going the way of actually changing lanes.
Oh, nothing
to say
though.
This is a triple team from Spirit to try to finally take down this dragon, and they do so. Larl completely out of mana though. And why you smile? Watch as Mira's actually getting burned down by Planet as a glimpse comes in onto Larl, back into New, who's made his rotation over. So LGD able to get some sort of a trade.
Run, Mira.
And Mira will eventually die here. Okay. So it ends up being a 2-for-1. Nothing to say. I mean, the big thing.
The global and the finger. So they're doing a very nice job at currently playing mid together. I love Team Spirit's positioning here.
Jumping, nothing to say. Again, it's going to require everybody from Team Spirit. Roar is expended as well, and they will find their target. Nicely done from Spirit. Although they might actually be running right into Spirit. Mira using the horsey. Got the initiation first onto the Disruptor. New gets a nice Timber Chain, but the Roar expended for YU Smile, and they'll find him. New getting relatively low on mana, but a zip coming in from Larl. He's going to take some damage from the Whirling Death. The Electric Vortex, good timing during the Timber Chain. Impale is there with the Global Silence coming out just to make sure that he can't get away.
We saw yesterday as LG are going for smoke, but they do break as Larl is invis.
He is. They put down a sentry. There's the initiation. Static Storm placed though. Larl stuck inside the kinetic field, but the Global Silence buys him enough time.
There's the lasso.
But now the lasso to bring him back into death as Mira trying to TP out, but will drop as well. So double kill for Planet. Nice.
He swapped his mind from going Blink into BKB so he can really frontline in this fight if they get there in time.
Yeah, it's going to be close. They smoked up. They're taking their time. And Roche getting low. The lasso initiation. The Aegis will go to Larl. Global Silence is there as well as the Beastmaster's the first to fall. Larl able to take out YU Smile. Has to zip TP. Shiro with the Lucent Beam to cancel it. And Larl will likely fall shortly after. That is the Aegis. Not sure if they have anything to contain him before the zip comes out. They do. Very nicely played from LGD. So slightly slow in getting there to actually kill off Roche and get the Aegis themselves, but they win the fight handily.
Uh-oh, Mira. Is it going to be okay? Yeah, it's going to be able to blink out.
He's got blink already.
And he's got the blink, the little...
That comes out even if you're at melee range.
Okay,
either way, Larl trying to get some retribution. Nothing to say. He takes a finger of death and TPing out and will be fine.
YU Smile
on the other side, YU Smile does get dropped by Spirit, so they get something, but it might be at the cost of Collapse as he's taking massive damage from Mew.
Oh, the big black dragon.
Looking to get one kill before he goes down. He'll do so, but still, he is the core on Spirit. Oh, Miposhka. All right. He's going to find Mew. He's going to TP out immediately and will not get out. So despite it being a 1v2, Mew able to withstand it. And Larl caught out again inside the Static Storm kinetic field. And LGD starting to run away with this thing.
It's just happening everywhere.
Omni Slash, I think that's the first of the game. And onto the creep wave. Unlucky for Yatoro. They're going to clean up his support, and likely he will fall as well, although he does have the Blade Fury TP. And this time it will not be a 10-second TP. So
full game ever. I think Yatoro has got to be like your #1 choice of carry.
Okay. He has shown it before. That is true.
Oh,
Shiro, he's going to get spotted. There's the initiation from Larl with the Eclipse coming out shortly after.
Very low.
Why You Smile is dead. Planet is next. Yatoro, though, resetting with that healing ward. Now the BKBs have dissipated. 2 supports dead for LGD. Core's still alive. Collapsing Company looking to potentially re-engage. They held on to Global Silence that whole time, actually.
I mean, their patience right now in this game, he activated shield.
All right, Roshoff still underway. They don't know if it's being contested as of yet. New pops the Shivas for a little bit of vision. Nice BKB coming out from Collapse. And the initiation takes out Why You Smile right off the back. He's going to buy back, though, instantly. Larl onto the high ground he goes as his BKB is running out as well. Nothing to say. Already popped the Dragon form. We'll see how long Spirit can try to delay this.
They did use 2 BKBs on Spirit's side. Both Collapse and Larl had to expand theirs.
Yeah, but still with Global, still with Roar. So spell-wise, they have everything still intact. And of course, they have the Beastmaster for the vision. Miposhka, he is spotted. Nothing to say. Finally pops his BKB to try to take out the Silencer. The Global Silence did finally come out. That's a dieback now for
Yatoro.
Omni-Slash deletes. Nothing to say. New is next on the menu as well. Although gets a great Timber Chain. A nice work going to save Larl for the time being. Going inside the pit for cover. He didn't get loose and beam, but Roche is getting a bash onto the Luna. Can Larl actually survive? He does. It's a full team wipe in favor of Spirit, and now they're going to get Roche #2. What a fight.
Just hitting down the tier 2 tower. I mean, Jug, when you're ahead, hold on.
So Blade Fury's going to mitigate some of the damage here. And the Dragon Tail coming out. Nothing to say. Pops his BKB. The Lion dies. And Yatoro staying alive thanks to that 20
Look
talent.
at his lifesteal.
Yep, we talked about it pre-game. They're going to try to focus everything onto Yatoro. He'll finally drop. That's the Aegis down as Shiro uses the Eclipse with the BKB in tow. And Yatoro will revive now. Focus is on the Luna. Larl trying to finish him off. He does so. Double kill for him as Yatoro resetting a bit. 2 dead for LGD. No buyback available for Shiro. So this is a tier 2 at the very least for Spirit. How fast this one is going to be. There's a very long one, actually, and the fight's going to break out already. The Omni-Slash coming out, it's reflected completely, and already the buyback comes out from Planet. So Omni-Slash down, but Blade Fury there for Nothing to Say, or for Yatoro onto Nothing to Say. They're going to lose their support, and actually, they do not have buyback onto Mira, so it's already a 5v4. Collapse, forced to use his BKB. Yatoro getting stunned up, and a nice roar, pushing many members of LGD back.
Now
Yatoro feels like he's all alone, but healing up to a high degree thanks to that 20 talent. Gets off the spin as well, but he just does not have the damage right now. He's going to get stunned out right after the fact, and he's going to die. Will buy back instantly in TP, so LGD might have to back away as they've already lost New. They're going to lose Why You Smile as well. Miposhka trying to slow them down a bit. Shiro will be using the Manta to get away safely. So very back and forth fight. It's a 3 for, I want to
still ready.
Appreciate you.
We need Lincoln's guys.
Yatoro, okay.
Whoa. Hello.
That was actually an Omni-Slash used. I'm not sure about that. Shiro's going to pop his BKB. They're going to try to pursue this a little further. This New completely segregated from this team. Gets off the roar, though, onto him, but the Electric Vortex is there. Nothing to say. Deep in enemy lines as well. He's going to get hexed, though, as New. Able to get out just barely back to his base. And Yatoro is dead. That's the Aegis down.
Good static in the back.
Yeah, big static storm with the Eclipse on top, and Yatoro forced the Blade Fury away. They do not have their Lion.
They have Glimpse of
Spirit now on the retreat. Nothing to say. He gets caught out initially by Larl. Swiftslash comes out as well. Yatoro trying to focus down onto Shiro. Nothing to say. He's going to be the first to fall, though he does drop along with Noob. That's a double buyback.
Oh, you better run, bros.
Lamps onto Larl. He's completely out of mana. Miposhka deleted. And it looks like Larl's going to be next, although he does get a kill on the way out.
Oh, that's a costly. Nicely covered for this incoming fight.
Well, the courier being sent to die, just for a little bit of information.
New
blinks right in. Chakram's going to miss initially, and he's going to back away. Very tense moment here. This Roche could be game for either team. Very close game right now. That mid lane is pushing in, though, in favor of LGD.
It's pushing in hard. I think LGD might just try and force Spirit to come to them slowly here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And this is a big wave.
Yeah,
These
that's
two siege
catapults.
LGD
LGD
are just playing time
this
here.
out. Yeah, Spirit have to do something here. Nothing to say he's going to be spotted. He's going to instantly get hexed.
The
But the Lotus and the Omni Slash. It was not the Swift Slash again. Yatoro does it again, technically. Blade Fury out. Global Silence is already activated. YU Smile is the main target. He gets off the Static Storm with the kinetic field, so Yatoro's stuck in there. There's the Eclipse from afar as well. The Dragon Tail is enough to take him out. He will buy back. As you can see, their base is getting decimated by these creeps. YU Smile getting targeted, but it's going to use the Glimmer Cape to stay alive a little bit longer. Mira getting a nice stock off on the 3 heroes, but the double kill from Shiro as they are winning this fight. They lose the Disruptor final. That is a dieback there, but the roar comes
nice
out
roar on
onto Shiro. Can they focus him down in time? Yatoro trying to right-click through his heart. He does get the kill on the Shiro, but the buyback, and they have the outpost control as well, so can TP at any point. Now, will Spirit go for Roche, or will they defend because their agent is exposed and being killed by creeps? Nothing to say. Gonna get Swift Slash. He puts Yatoro onto the cliff. Oh my god, he's stuck there!
Pull the wave to him and wait for the Swift Slash. I don't know what else they can do. That's Larl.
Larl has to TP back to defense, so they can't even get Roche. They can't get anything out of this, but 2 members of LGD are still dead with no buyback in sight. Yeah, they're gonna pop the Lincolns. There's the initiation with the lasso. Do they have enough to take him out? With the Eclipse, they do! No buyback on Yatoro. It's a 5v4 for 2 minutes.
They need to cut waves right now. Or they're gonna have to try and do something here, because they're knocking on your throne right now.
Absolutely, Mira's gonna jump in. There's the zip from Larl, pops the BKB, the Static Storm is placed. Can they get Larl in time? The first roar comes out from Collapse onto Shiro. Global Silence to follow, but not a whole lot of damage done. The Hex onto Shiro, he's at half HP, pops the Eclipse. Doesn't have mana actually for the second usage after Refresher, but Larl's stuck inside the kinetic field. Gets a nice electric board, takes out the 3 heroes.
Shiro's running low.
Shiro's getting extremely low. He does die. No buyback for him, but nothing to say. The unkillable Black Dragon continuing to hit this agent. Completely exposed. They get the fortification off finally. They're continuing to hex him. Have a lot of CC for him. In fact,
they have no
comes in as well. Electric Vortex on to do. No creeps available now for LGD. Another roar and another hold for Spirit. Double kill from Miposhka. Looking to clean up LGD and so completely decimate them, in fact. New is next on the list. Completely surrounded by Spirit members. Buybacks come out from LGD, but it's not going to get here in time. Triple kill from Miposhka of all heroes. Good lord!
Oh, this guy's
he's a carry now.
I told you. Yatoro ain't. He's what
way to lose this game.
2 minutes as Yatoro
gets the range racks. There's the zip in. They know that he doesn't have buyback, I suppose, as Larl pops the BKB with the big zip in as well. Yatoro continuing to focus on this melee racks. There's the Swift Slash to start. Static Storm to the finger.
That's a very good
amount of damage, but the damage onto Yatoro is too much. Aegis now down. Do they have the lockdown after the fact? Larl trying to make a little bit of space, trying to go on top of this Disruptor. YU Smile?
He doesn't have buyback either.
Instead, he does not have buyback. Just like that, it's 5 versus 3. Collapse with the first roar to come onto Shiro. There's a Swift Slash.
Another roar.
It's actually a full Omni Slash, and this one is absolutely decimating. That Stygian Desolator doing work. Shiro pops a Refresher. Can he get the Eclipse off? He's getting controlled, though. Another
He's not doing anything.
Out, and Shiro's dead. That's a dieback, and Team Spirit will take Game 1 in a very entertaining state of affairs. It's unfortunate that
after the first few levels and play around the storm, you have 2 very hard to gank side laners. I don't know if Spirit feels comfortable killing these heroes at any point. So I think 1 missed chrono in this game's kind of GG for Yatoro.
Oh, Planet.
Skywrath being chased down. Looks like Planet will take a tumble. But just being able to link up with the Morphling, the fact that...
So maybe later when they both get a bit more levels, they can try to sync that up. It's down bottom once again,
yeah, Planet getting ganked here. Miposhka coming from the north, and that's going to lead to a kill as Yatoro gets credit for that. They're going to get a nice tomato and potato combination. Shiro, again, continue to... I feel like a lot of times we see this hero with the early laning combos. We're going to hold that thought. Yatoro comes in with the Chronosphere, trying to counteract this with the Focus Fire onto the Storm. And the silence just lasting long enough to prevent the zip away. So a big kill for Team Spirit. As Larl and company going to try to go for YU Smile. And it looks like he will eventually be taken out. No Lotus for you. Larl. Yep, there's the call with the Mystic Flare. Ancient Seal combo, but they won't have enough damage to actually finish the job.
Oh, the counterplay.
Yatoro coming in with the Chronosphere. The arrow actually connects on Axe as well. Power shot combos there as well, but you got the relocate. And New will live as a result. YU Smile will be transported back into the area. Collapse. So much damage to New. Will they actually go back with the relocate? Indeed they will, but Larl is waiting for them. And the Focus Fire is going to be enough to net themselves a very valuable kill on the top net worth in the game.
Good Jackal.
Good connect with the full heroes. Oh man, Nothing to Say does have enough mana to get away though. That could have been an absolute disaster. Oh, we have action here. The tier 1 towers. Another chop coming out from New. Number 2 for him. Attempting to get out of dodge, but Yatoro is there. And now they're going to try to chase down YU Smile, and that's going to be an easy collateral. So 2 for 1. Again, in favor of Team Spirit.
And that's without Global.
New, shackled, gets the blade mail off, but he's going to get controlled. Focus Fire's coming out as well.
Relocate,
now
got
that
Global.
Blade Fury has been, oh, okay. Now the blade mail has gone away. The Focus Fire will absolutely destroy him.
I think New may have
Back here by the Tormentor. Spidey senses are tingling,
hitting.
and New with the blind initiation,
got
but
him.
they still will find Yatoro. Big kill for LGD. And Spirit,
they're looking
at TP. They still want to fight, it seems. Moonlight Shadow, Atos into the shackle. Focus Fire to follow with the arrow. No way to use that blade mail.
They're still
linked
here.
up by YU Smile. They're doing all this damage now to the Wind Ranger. Larl gets decimated. Double kill for Nothing to Say. And finally, the Global Silence comes out. The Chalkum doing massive damage from Collapse. Finally, will get the kill onto the pesky axe. But Miposhka takes a tumble now, so despite losing Yatoro, they still fight and now get destroyed, but Nothing to Say. Able to find the distance now. That triple kill, a 4 for 1, so Spirit.
See, they were just ready for this.
Taro, okay, they're showing off the glip
Good
glop, as you
Chrono.
like to call it. Chrono onto 2.
Good
Big
arrow.
kill on to Nothing to Say. And YU Smile is next, so getting full value out of that.
Mira's
Chrono
looking for
coming back
Yules.
up on cooldown. Mira. They're going to try to take out Planet, but you can see Shiro wants to fight. There's going to be a buyback onto the
That's a
IO,
good
but
call.
they got the call into the Mystic Flare. Massive damage onto Yatoro. He doesn't have time up for another second. Gets Battle Hunger, but it looks like he might survive, but Shiro's going to continue to pursue. Meanwhile, though, New taken out by the Focus Fire. Waveform there from Shiro. Turns into Void as well with the
He's
time
gonna fog
dilation.
him.
Now Yatoro trying to use the trees to his advantage. Shiro not choosing correctly. Ring around the
No,
road.
he
There you
bashed
go.
him.
He finds him in the end. But now will he survive this onslaught? Arrow into the power shot. Double kill for Larl. So the chase was too much for LGD.
He actually bashed him. I think Yatoro would not have died otherwise, but either way, what a play by LGD to kind of punish Spirit, who were a little slow here.
LGD wanting to group up to take some outer towers. Nothing to Say. He's going to get the initiation off the Gleipnir onto 2 on the other side. The Larl, the Chronosphere onto
Chronosphere.
several heroes. Focusing down the IO to start. Mystic Flare coming out, not quite enough to get the kill. Boom. Now Yatoro will try to sidestep this. Nothing to Say, resetting completely. So only 1 kill so far. And it was YU Smile.
You stepped in too far, brother.
Yeah, and he will be spotted and killed.
Got the ward out though. Did they spot it? Nope, they didn't. Sneaky little Miposhka.
Still 3 minutes on that Aegis.
Oh, the relocate.
Okay, I was going to say, if he could time that, that'd be pretty impressive. But the Gleipnir, you don't really need the time. Forcing out the BKB of Nothing to Say. YU Smile dies again. He's died a lot this game. Going to try to get a trade here onto Mira, but a nice Lotus being reflected here.
We'll do it on the spot.
Even if it's for a support, we'll see. Smoke
5
up
on
from
5.
LGD looking for the initiation. New will not find it though. Pops the blade
hesitated.
mail already, and now the Yules into the arrow.
Relocate is used.
Gonna hold him in place. Shiro trying to keep him safe as the relocate comes out to save the axe. So kind of a botched initiation from LGD. As Yatoro using that Moonlight Shadow, but they have tons of sentries down. The big zip from Nothing to Say. Not able to find an opening yet. He's gonna get stunned outright. Looks like they're gonna focus all their efforts on chopping down Miposhka. They'll do so, but he buys back and still has that Global Silence available. Will finally use it now as the BKBs are popping.
Chrono.
There's the Chronosphere onto 2. Yatoro doesn't get enough damage to take out the Morphling. There's no real against him. Shiro, he gets it off. More HP for him, and he is gonna live throughout this entire engagement as Spirit now. Have to be careful as Yatoro running out of mana
good
himself.
call.
The Lotus Orb is applied, but he's
Into
gonna
the
get
jump.
destroyed. A 2 for 1 right now, not including the the death onto Miposhka, who is still alive in the south part of this map. So LGD, despite the botched initiation, end up coming out on top of this fight.
I mean, I guess they only used. There was a very nice. Just changed his mind to queue up a Lincoln Sphere. Against the Morphling.
Oh, Shiro's already at half HP. The counter initiation from New. The arrow
Shiro's
actually
very
hits the
low.
Morphling, but IO connects.
Good shackle.
Nice shackle onto 2. They have the first damage. Shiro does not get attribute shift off, and that means LGD on the run. Not sure if any more kills will come from this, but Roche will certainly be on the menu for Spirit.
Hex completed on Mr. Collapse. He just got his level 25 too. Like Collapse is kind of pogging off in this game.
He's got the second chakram.
Yep, that second chakram.
Shiro turns into Yatoro. Not gonna go any further though, but the Viper actually connecting. Mira does fall to the storm. That's a lot of damage and a lot of control for NothingToSay. Does have buyback available, but the call with the blade mail to follow. Mystic Flare as well. It's not enough damage to outright get a kill as the buybacks are now coming out. Shiro continuing on in. He's very healthy. You can see the silence on Yatoro. Has absolutely no mana at all, but of course does have the Aegis still intact. The waveform is there. Glimmer Cape is going to keep them at bay for the time being.
Oh, Collapse in the back.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage onto the Skyrath, but New gets the Berserker's Call to focus himself down essentially. And then as a result, they're both going to die. So LGD now in a 3v5 situation. And Shiro, Shackle. Looks like they have enough control. Potentially the attribute shift does go off though. So he's able to stay alive a little bit longer. He's going to get sheeped and brought down. Collapse with the chakrams. So many to work with. And this, I mean, this could be game. There's 4 heroes dead for LGD with no buyback at all.
I mean, Team Spirit are just outplaying them in these fights.
Yeah, they're going to go for the win, and I think they're going to get it.
Yeah, they're just
only the
hit
Storm
it down.
Spirit to try to push these waves. As Collapse looks like he's picking up an item. Yep, the flamethrower to help them push even further, so the tier 4 towers will fall.
Okay, Glyph.
As the last fortification, in all likelihood, is NothingToSay.
He has to kill that wave quickly.
He really does.
Collapse is here.
He gets the sheep off. NothingToSay is getting worsted down. It really needs to get these creep, but 2 still survive. And now the Ancient exposed.
Ultimate backdoor!
Backdoor protection actually does kick in, but do they have enough damage to go through it?
Got it?
It looks like they do. And Team Spirit win game 2 suddenly. That was really quick.